Hello. What's up?
Niggas. And titty bitches.
CJ.
DJ Marquis and this bitch.
Dr. Puss.
Yeah.
Queen Alisha over here.
Hey, you got Tube and the time capsule.
What up, niggas?
Yo, what am I sitting on right now?
We got all these Cosby sweaters today. Because
Cosby.
we're going to start with some white girl news. And we're going to talk about Bill Cosby because...
It's also nigga news a little.
Yeah, it is a little nigga news, but mostly most of the women...
It's interracial news.
Most of the women accusing him are white. So I'm just going to say what I have, and then you guys could say things about it.
Chime in.
Alright, so far this week, since the first woman came forward, she is a model named Janice Dickinson. She was the first one to come forward this week.
Janice Dickinson, like the very first supermodel?
No. She wasn't the first supermodel. She was the first woman. She was the first woman to come forward. And since then,
I am Janice Dickinson.
Hang on.
Is that dirty ass plastic surgeon bitch?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this
but
the same
hang on.
bitch?
Yes, it's the same bitch.
Oh.
Hang on. She's married to the plastic surgeon too. I seen her in the news. He's this white old man. He is loaded with money, so she's gold digger. But anyway, since she came out this week, 12 other women have come forward with accusations against Cosby. All of them are either married to prominent rich men or are rich on their own. So all white women are gold digging whores, in my opinion.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that, white women. I didn't say that. I love y'all vagina.
And because all the accusations that have come forward, Netflix and TV Land have pulled reruns of The Cosby Show and Kids Say the Darndest Things. And CBS, who was in the works with a new program with Cosby, have scrapped the idea totally, not wanting to be associated with him.
He's dead.
He's 77 years old. No, he's 77.
Oh, yeah.
Like, why are people...
Hey, let me continue. I got a little more.
I just think we should be able to talk about it.
Raven Simone, a lot of people have been saying she was raped. She denies all the rumors of being raped. Most of the pictures that have been surfacing around the internet, like memes of her and Cosby, have all started from a site called hiphophangover.com, which took screenshots of her in the Cosby Show and manipulated them to look like she was being forced to, like, put her hand between his legs and everything.
Well, clearly, because if there was a picture of that actually happening, then that would have been, like...
Because she was, like, 3 years old when she filmed the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Cosby had the foresight she's gonna be bad.
Yeah, and, and I watched... Hang on. Last thing I got for the Cosby thing is, Janice Dickinson. I watched her, on some news. I forgot what news I was watching. But when she first came out and accused Cosby, I was watching it. She clearly looked like she was acting, and a lot of people online said the same thing. Like, you could clearly tell, like, what she was doing was an act. Like, she's just accusing him, because there are people in this world who like to accuse celebrities of this and start, like, drama.
No, I just want to say two things. First off, I want to say, Janice... She's
Dickinson.
a bitch. She's a bitch.
She is.
She's the bitch.
She was so clearly acting during that interview.
Notorious for being a malicious bitch. We're still talking about that very first Supermodel, because I'm like... Yeah, that's her.
What that mouth do, though?
And
but
she's...
Ain't nothing good about that.
I did not get how old she was.
No, she is older than that.
Really?
Because she looks... Well, you know, at the plastic surgery.
Yeah.
Well, either way, she's a bitch, and I would not put it past her to lie. She's malicious.
Each other like this happened in 1969.
Yeah, she said that he had raped her in 1969.
This is old
the fact that she's
and all the
now when she has no career.
All the other women that are coming forward are saying that he raped them between the 1960s and the 1990s. Nowhere recent, like in the 2000s.
We're past the statute of limitations, so there's no problem. You can't do shit.
Yeah.
He only paid off one chick, so it's like it doesn't look that bad.
But, okay.
He paid off the woman not because he raped her, probably because he didn't want the back. He's a family man. Yeah. He doesn't want that kind of publicity.
And it sucks because, first off, I don't believe that he raped anybody, but, like, I don't think he raped anyone. And the fact that, like, people are saying it, like, now that it's so close to the end of his like, he's like an old man, and now all that he's going to be remembered for now, like, there's not like a comeback from it. He doesn't have time to come back from it. All that he's going to be remembered for now is being accused of rape. Like, that just ruins his whole legacy of being a family man and of being great with kids, and, like, because now it's just contorted in this whole, oh, he was touching kids, and oh, he was raping girls. Like, you know, like, that's all that people are going to see now, even though it's not true.
Like, well, if you're that big of a celebrity, I would not risk myself to go with any weird fantasy whatsoever.
None of the women who had accused him of the rape were children when they were raped.
No,
they were mostly teens and 20s.
Yeah, but they were saying that with the Raven Simone thing, and now that's what.
Yeah, and a lot of people are going to think he raped her, and she was like 3 or 4 on the Cosby Show.
Yeah, but how old were most of those chicks when they got raped?
Teens and 20s.
Yeah. So
how do you?
They have a theme, sadly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not accusing him, but if he, like, had a preference because he's a predator, as labeled as, like, you can't just go from something like that.
In the 60s and 70s, he was young too. Well, younger.
But not like that young.
Yeah, he's like 20, 30.
It's not a strict pattern because it's teens and 20s, and there's a difference.
And he was 20, 32 when it happened.
So there's not really a pattern.
There's not really a pattern. They were around the same age.
Okay, Marty, I'm only seeing him from like from the big screen and how
Hang
was that.
I want to hear what Jason has.
I'm gonna flip this argument on your ears right now. So, mind you, this happened in 1969. This is after the women's rights, black niggas' rights, Black Panthers. We was marching. We was out here trying to get it. So, you gonna tell me this happened in 1969, early 70s. And this nigga got accused for rape, and they wasn't gonna lock his ass up just to make his emblem out his ass after he was doing movies back in the 60s, and they was really trying to lynch niggas back then. Mm-hmm. I can't believe it. They would have hung his ass up a long time ago if it was any proof.
And you have a point with the women's rights thing. Like, I don't imagine a woman back then would have been raped and not said anything because they were working towards getting their rights at that moment.
And it was Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Also, a lot of these women said they had come out when the rapes happened, but they were quickly silenced, which I really don't believe. Well, it was the 60s and 70s. If they said a black man raped them, what Jason said.
I'm getting lynched.
Yeah.
I'm getting lynched.
Yeah, even if he was a famous actor, nobody would care. He's a black man raping white women.
His ass got lynched.
There's a preference.
Oh, you know what, though? I did want to say about the Lana Del Rey thing, too.
Oh yeah, next to White Girl News. We got
I got news for that too.
Okay,
hang on, let's stage go.
A video recently came out with I love Lana Del Rey. I love Lana Del Rey. And I don't really necessarily have a problem with like the video or anything. I think it's kind of a cool video, but it was like a collab between her and Marilyn Manson, and it's like this graphic video, and she
the crazy motherfucker.
Yeah. She like. It was like a depiction of her being raped. Like, it was just like a pretending to be raped kind of thing. And like, that's just like, it's, I don't know. It's one thing. It's just like for the video, like, it's like, you know, let's be edgy kind of thing. But like, I'm just wondering, like, what is the infatuation with like women and like wanting to be raped? Sort of. Like, girls, like, make up being raped all the fucking time. And, like, it pisses me off so much because I don't think they understand, like, what life actually consists of after you've been raped.
Basically, it's like the little boy who's crying.
That's not the
scenario.
And I just don't, like, understand, like, why that's edgy and cool. It's not edgy and cool. Being raped is not fucking, like, cool. Like, I don't know why, like, why women want to be the victim. I don't know why, like, I don't understand it. Like, I love Lana, and I know that she, like, kind of sings about, like, she kind of, like, victimizes herself a little bit in her lyrics, and I think that, like, women relate to it because, you know, like, we've all been hurt and stuff like that. But, I think that this is kind of, like, on a different level. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand it. It's something that, like, everyone, like, all women, not all women, but, like, a lot of women, like, do. And I don't get it.
You want to say something, Tim?
Yeah, the Black Pants want to say something. So Lana, I love Lana, my white woman. If I ever got money, I'm wiping her up first. Anyway, but first thing how do we talk about it? It kind of sounds like they're like commercializing rape almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
And I
not like,
don't get
let's
it.
just do this so we can get paid, and it's like a hot topic, and back to Bill Cosby kind of thing. But it's like, let's just accuse women get money off this guy. Let's get hot real quick, and then let's go on to the next phase. Because now, like, we live in a social era where it's like kind of, let's be like, you can't be too weird now because everybody's fucking weird. So we're let's push the envelope and do some shit that let's shock the world by being almost fabricated.
Well, and I like that. Like, I think like controversial, provocative things are cool. Like, I like the idea of pushing the envelope and stuff like that. But I just feel like certain things are like sensitive topics. Like, and I don't think necessarily like rape is like let's not talk about rape and let's not have rape. Like, since I don't know. I don't get the point of like sensationalizing it for yourself. Like, I feel like a lot of women, like when they make up being raped and stuff like that, they like that kind of attention. And I don't understand that because, I don't know, like if you've been raped, like it's not attention that you want to receive. Like you
still want to take care
like
of it at some point.
some people don't even come out though because of the attention that they know they're going to receive. Some people don't even admit to anything like that ever happening. And the women that do, that admit to it happening, like
kind of
the ones
They wait for
they're
the right opportunity.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like
Pity story.
I don't get it. Like I don't get it. Like
You
if
mess with me, I'll fuck
because
with
it
you.
sucks when you admit when you come out like and like the backlash that some women have had to receive from being raped is awful. So like when people like I don't know sensationalize it and like it's not I don't know I can't even explain like it's just a frustrating thing and I don't understand.
It's a behavior you're not supposed to act on, and yet it's being highlighted. Is that what you're
like
trying
I
to
feel
go
like
with?
people are like sensationalizing it and like putting it in like a positive light, like it's like a cool thing. Like it's not a cool thing. You're not like you're not.
That reminds me of like a story I read from Cosmo and how like University of like Dartmouth was like having this whole rape scandal, and at the same time like they were trying to enforce it. So basically, they were trying to enforce like getting it down, but then I guess there was like this crazy thing only for like Dartmouth students, undergrads or not.
Yeah.
And like there's this website, I forgot what it was called. It was like Board of something, and it was like kind of like I guess what World Star would be like, kind of like nonsense, like crazy shit videos, but it was like locally to Dartmouth students. So it was like things that go on in that town, and there was like something about like rape in there too. I was like, oh Christ, are you kidding me? Like they talk about like recent students who got raped, and they get on the website like as a sick joke.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like what?
I mean,
I feel like the only reason why that's something that's popular is because people have not been raped. They don't get it.
Yeah, I think there's a difference. Like if you're just the average person and you've been raped or you're dealing with it or something, than the person who's in it in like the Hollywood scene.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's sad. Like if someone cried rape in Cali, I wouldn't believe it. 'Cause it's like almost an act.
Yeah.
All right. On a lighter note, though,
I know.
why don't they raise on Maximus on the internet today? I almost cried.
I almost cried.
I really did. Oh my! I'm in love with Lana. Like,
I need to see that
past the
cover.
Marilyn Manson rape her and shit. Like I love.
Oh no, it wasn't
that,
him though.
Oh.
It was somebody else. They were just in the video together. And speaking of which, he denies that they collaborated together. But there's a video of them collaborating together. So I don't know. I mean, I guess
It's
like,
probably because he always gets like he already has a bad rap for being like that controversial guy. Your parents don't want you to listen to Marilyn
he wants
Manson.
that. That's what he wants.
Yeah, but like
I mean, I guess it could have been clips because they weren't in the same
Yeah.
scene together. So like maybe like clips were like mashed together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think Lana Del Rey is like Lana Del Rey is hot enough to like not be having to like pretend to be like collaborating with Marilyn
Yeah.
She
Manson.
can have my phone.
but Marilyn Manson could have said no because like he's not in.
controversy.
Well,
He's
yeah,
mainstream
I
and
think
stuff.
that they're both cool enough
Yeah.
where they don't need to pretend to be in a video with the other person. You know what I mean?
All right.
It's
Anyway,
boring.
speaking of music and everything else, let's go to nigga news because I know a bunch of albums dropped.
Yeah, a lot of good shit happened this week. A lot of good shit happened this week.
Tell me, I haven't seen since last week.
So Shady, basically Eminem's album, like compilation that dropped. I got a couple good songs. The best one probably Psychopath. Killer featuring Yellow with the Slaughterhouse.
We talking about the Shady 15?
Yeah, the album that came out.
Yeah.
XY, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 15?
Yeah.
Yep.
Room Move 15. The stoner don't know what the fuck 15.
Oh wow, it says 15th album. Wait, is that really his 15th
No,
album?
it's just 15 a year from his first album.
Oh. I was like, damn.
I was like,
15
damn,
albums is a lot.
Damn, white people keep up.
Nah,
15,
50
man.
Cent had something similar to that too.
Yeah.
The Big 10 years,
Yeah, I
come
thought he
get
did.
rich.
But that was a mixtape though. Yeah.
That was a mixtape. Hey, Shady dropped the album.
Yeah. Oh, it's shady. So that's this shit only gonna sell
Because
because he's white. Pictures white girl. No pun intended.
Give me some Kanye, then we'll talk.
Nigga,
She's on the other spectrum.
oh, that shit. Okay, in my life, that shit happened this week, in my opinion. J. Cole released his album cover and release date for his new album, and the album is called 2014 for 200.
Forest Lane.
Forest Hill Lane. No, Forest Hill Drive, yeah. Basically, it's his, I'm giving you the backstory because niggas that don't know, because I'm a diehard Cole fan. Like, a lot of people don't know he
I've
brought
heard
him back.
you, like, being a fangirl. But
Nigga, I ain't
Fan
never
girl.
heard
He's
you
gonna be
sing
a
J.
fan.
Cole like that.
Dude, you act like a fan.
I am a fanboy. I love J. Cole. He brought me back.
So you be a fangirl. I hear
No.
you. Yeah,
You know,
I
all
know.
the
I
photography.
mentioned him.
J. Cole brought me back with some dark times. I'm not going to front.
I do want to hear the story behind that album. It's a very cool name for an album.
Yeah.
There's a video for it.
Yeah, it's a bit. That's what I was trying to tell you.
My
So the
bad.
video, no, you straight. We good. But so basically the album, the name is basically the address where his mom and his brother basically were raised up in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and the house got foreclosed on, so they had to move.
Wait,
But that was the house he was like raised in. So
It'd be funny though, like if someone were to buy that house.
no, someone did brought the house and he brought the house back. That's the whole point of the thing. He just
Oh, he
the
bought the
Yeah,
house?
he brought the
That's
house.
awesome.
Chip!
And the video was like he's on like the cover of the cover of the album is actually him sitting on the roof of the house that he was raised in when he was like 15. So that's the whole point of the album's backstory. And also about the video, which I really liked about the most, that he was talking about the video like the last 2 minutes he was just talking about. And real Cole fans gonna know what I'm talking about because when you have like a Kendrick Lamar, the J. Cole's, the Wale's, the Drake's, not really the Drake's, he's so good he can flirt mainstream, but he's not really that kind of deep dude. But dudes that really speak them lyrics and have you thinking for 3 days what they said in one fucking verse, like them niggas right there always, like the most fans, the hip hop fans, the lyric fans always get nervous when they go mainstream because you know eventually the game, you have to change for the game, and you're not. Like, the music that got you there is not going to keep you there. Like, you have to switch up. You got to get more singles and shit. And at the end of the video, he was saying, like, the Hollywood life isn't real. Like, the material they feed you there is not real. It's like the people that's real with you, like your mother, your brother, his mother, his brother, his girl, the people they stay close to. So that's what I really want to point out because he basically said he wasn't changing. Like, he's staying home. Like, that's the whole point of the album. Like, it basically symbolizes how.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really respectable. I mean, I admire people that are loyal to who they are.
Yeah, that's he's one of them dudes. I'm just happy he basically said that. I'm kind of mad though. It's only 13 tracks for that to come out.
13 is a good.
For J. Cole, hell no. I want like a deluxe version too, because I'm just.
What's a
gonna buy it.
deluxe version too?
No, I just want.
How many tracks
No,
are on that?
2, like
No.
comma 2.
Oh.
Damn.
All right.
Pretend that you're white. I gotta pretend that you're white like the last episode. I forgot. I gotta keep going. Yeah, so check that out on iTunes, SoundCloud, bitch. Pretend like you're white in the last one. So that's basically what's going on with that. Shout out to J. Cole. He's not gonna change up. I'm really appreciative because a lot of people change up, especially artists I grew up listening to that got to do some shit. So shout out to him.
I'm sorry, like all of your words are so shit.
Pretend like she's white.
Oh yeah.
Pretend like I'm white.
I'm just gonna move on because I got a lot of shit. All right.
Okay.
So next one, Rick Ross album leaked. The Hood Billionaire.
Oh.
Rick Ross.
Oh.
Hashtag Paris.
Got a jelly donut under my nipple.
Okay, I ain't gonna disrespect him like that.
I'm afraid I see my feeling in his eyes. Oh.
It was McDonald's.
Y'all some asshole Ross. I would have deal. Fuck them niggas. Anyway, so the album actually leaked out. It didn't come out till like next the Tuesday time I get this, it'll be out. But it leaked already. It's pretty dope. Best songs on the album is probably Heavyweight, Neighborhood Drug Dealer, so typical. Phone Tap, typical, which is dope as shit. Trap Love, Typical with Yo Gotti.
Trap love.
That shit is hard, nigga. Like, them three, like, they're all in a row. Like, them shit is hard as fuck. And then, like, the
That'd
second
be
half.
harder than Coco. That shit
Not
jumping right
Be
now.
harder than me.
No. There's a song out
OT
called
Genesis.
Coco.
I know my brother was singing
I'm
it
in
today.
love with the Coco.
He was singing it while he was taking a shit today. I was like, "Are you talking to me?"
We got
You probably scared the living shit out
That's
of
OT
him.
Genesis side to this nigga. Alright. The two white girls like, what the fuck are y'all saying?
No, I know what you're talking about.
Well, I know because my brother's half nigga.
Avalon, okay?
That's racist.
So that's racist. Check that out. It's not bad, bro. Also, I want to shout out Ross because this is his second album in 1 year back to back. Like no artist does that. So, wait, actually, check out my mixtape too. I just did a double compilation between Hood Billionaire and Mastermind. Like first two albums, combined them. I did like his best tracks that I put on that pen. So the search DJ Marquis will come up. I just did it like a couple days ago. I got a couple hundred downloads already. So check it out. Best thing about that too, he got a song called Moving Bass. And then Timbaland artist, Tank, she's a female artist. I don't say she's a rapper. She's a singer and rapper. She's dope as shit. She's 19 and she's nice as fuck. She was trending on Twitter for like, was it Thursday morning when Kermit was on Breakfast Club? And they played the Moving Bass record that actually does on Ross' album, but she flipped the shit out of it. And actually it was on her original song with her and Jay-Z going back and forth, sharing the verse. Second verse was her and Ross going back, and then the third verse it was Ross, her, and Jay going back. Shit was ill.
That sounds like some real hip hop.
She's nice as shit, and she's 19. Like she's gonna be a problem. Like problem is that she don't have like the looks. Like she's not like bad as fuck, but you know makeup and like lighting. No, because things you gotta sell sex if you're a girl.
Yeah,
like, a little bit. Like
in the industry,
badass. Eve wasn't sexy.
Who?
Eve?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
What?
Even bad.
I didn't find her attractive. I just thought she. Oh wait. Okay. How about fuck.
What song she came out with? I can tell you this better song.
Were you gonna say that chick from TLC?
No.
You like
Lisa
Tifa?
Left Eye?
What about
No,
her?
not Queen Latifah.
Yeah, she was gay though.
Hang on. No, I'm just gonna say Lisa Left Eye. I love Lisa Left Eye.
Aaliyah? No?
Oh, God damn it.
I've heard
Aaliyah.
I got news
Oh,
on
I
her
love
too,
Aaliyah
that's why I
too.
say it.
He's got news on
I'm just
Aaliyah.
gonna have to come back.
I'll cover you and I'll say if
She's
she
kinda
could get
heavy
at
set.
Dej Loaf,
She's kind of
then
heavy set.
that's Queen Latifah.
That's not Queen Latifah though.
Oh, Missy Elliott then.
Missy Elliott. She wasn't attractive.
She was gay too!
What the fuck does that have to do with
We
anything?
didn't claim her! We knew she was
I
gay!
don't know. She kind of stalked 50 for a minute.
That was fucking Olivia.
I thought she hooked up with somebody.
She was pregnant Olivia. That was
Her sexual preference
Never mind.
is irrelevant though. What
True.
I'm saying is she wasn't real. Like I didn't find her attractive, but she still like did good shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So like
Yeah,
this
true.
girl, like I think if you're bad enough, like it doesn't matter.
No, it's just like this day and age, like niggas don't buy music, so you better sell some sex appeal so you can actually get the stage. Like, you know what I mean? So you can actually
Yeah,
get the
everybody's
platform.
downloading
Like,
stuff.
I'm not buying her album. I didn't buy Rick Ross album. I fucking zipped the shit first to see if I liked it, because half the niggas' albums be shit these days.
Yeah, but you do that with people that are attractive too.
I did everybody
I
out.
haven't bought an album since I was like fucking 12 years old. So
I can't lie, last time my bro was Lana this year. I did buy hers. I'm buying J. Cole too. That's like hands down.
But that's not because you're attractive to him.
No, that's because the music's that dope. And I'm
Maybe
dope.
still.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And Lana, I do want to fuck Lana too, so that's
yeah, but you're not
I
buying
still buy
his
her
album
stuff.
because you're attracted to him. You're buying it because he's bad.
Hang on, a rewind though. What do you have to say about Aaliyah?
Oh yeah. So Aaliyah movie came out on basically Lifetime.
Isn't Zendaya playing her?
No, she was. It was some other chick.
Mm.
Thank God she dropped out because she got some backlash. So everybody, okay, the Aaliyah movie on Lifetime was so bad.
It was.
It was terrible. None of the niggas looked like everybody had. Okay, niggas looked like none of they had. They had like R. Kelly looked like fucking Tupac. Like they had fucking Timbaland looked like fucking Wesley Snipes. Like niggas not like nobody in the goddamn movie. Like everybody looked fucking twisted.
Was
as
Dan
fuck.
Dash in the movie?
No, yeah, but he looked like fucking 50 Cent. Nobody looking that movie looked like nobody else, nigga. That shit was terrible, my G.
DMX?
Terrible. No, nobody looked like nobody, nigga. No, you name a nigga look like the opposite nigga. That's
So
how
was
bad.
DMX even a character in the movie?
I didn't watch that part. I watched like the first hour. And I was like, I gotta stop. This shit was
How
ratchet
long
as
was
fuck.
the movie?
It was like a docu-series, like an hour and a half. It was on Lifetime, so you know they try to get their money. And Wendy Williams fucking executive produced the shit.
Oh,
Bitch couldn't even get it. Yeah, couldn't even get that right.
Wendy!
And she was just trying to get a check. She was like, "Oh, hey,
You
they
could
can complain all they
talk,
want,
person.
but it was the second highest rated show ever for a docuseries ever on television." So she basically played all the shit. It was dog shit, but I got the second highest rated series and I got my check. Bitch, you ain't do know what I'm talking about. You gonna fuck up Aaliyah shit?
How you let the chick from the Planet of the Apes executive producer?
Exactly. Well, she made it anyway, hopefully. I don't know.
That's not
It
that's
kind
the
of
chick
scares
from
me.
The Rise of the Planet of the Apes. She was the chick monkey.
The
She was the girl monkey
She was
in the
Caesar.
movie.
She was Caesar's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh my
She
god.
was Caesar's scientist.
That's what Caesar bagged in the movie.
Yeah, we gonna leave it
Oh,
alone.
with
You ain't
blonde
no eight
hair.
type of
Oh,
sex
that is so
Stop.
good.
Alright, shut up. I'm not trying to get fired for slaying the nigga. Anyway, Ludacris dropped Ludaverse 2.
Ludaverse.
Basically,
Luda.
Ludacris dropped. You trying to drop some heat back so you can drop his EP, which you dropped. in
I'm
November.
sorry, I lost a lot of respect for Ludacris when he went on the track with Bieber.
Oh,
I don't care.
wow.
Ludacris
Who
is so
cares?
cool.
It just
Nope.
Justin Bieber.
she
No, I'm saying,
No, I
what's
think
Might as well say the same thing.
Baby.
Bieber's so ridiculous
Yeah.
that like
That's
he
a
doesn't
check.
suck the life
He got
out of
arrested
anyone
last
else
week.
just because
For
he
what?
know that
I don't know.
something else. He's been arrested like 100 times.
Well, girls like bad boys.
So you hate Usher too?
Okay, if you're gonna say Bieber,
Yeah, no,
then
not
I
hate, just
that
respect.
is a stretch.
So did you lose respect for Usher?
Yes.
Cause that okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
That was his mentor and manager.
no.
If you go in to a track with Bieber
No.
or anything else, I
Usher
lose
made that little
respect.
boy famous.
No,
There's
what
a
I'm
difference.
saying, okay. Bieber is so pathetic that he does not suck the life out of everyone else.
Sorry.
Because you just know, hey, that's Bieber. He does not, nobody else is like part of his black hole of shit. It's just him.
And Little Twist.
What? Wait, who's the person?
Oh yeah, that's all 95% of his fault. The other 5% is probably Wheezy and shit.
That's what niggas do. So shout out to Ludacris. He dropping his EP and album shit. He trying to get back high.
Luda's
But
the man, though.
YG
Yeah.
dropping a movie off 2 songs of his YG's a rapper.
Oh, rapper.
Oh, I like YG.
My nigga, yeah.
My nigga. Motherfucking nigga.
Anyway. So he got a movie coming out.
Does he
Yes.
really?
Yeah, it's like a little, like an hour and a half kind of little movie, with a soundtrack. So he's doing that. Hey, Wale.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Wale. Oh my God, Wale just dropped. I forgot. Wale just dropped a video actually today, which y'all don't get till next Tuesday when we drop the shit. But fuck y'all. But anyway, called The Followers. It's a pretty dope movie. He was actually talking about how like he had to how he shot the movie. Like that his video was kind of like a movie where like he's in like a sunset kind of
Setting.
yeah, kind of clip kind of joint, and then like this one scene part where he had like 2 lesbians rapping like his scene, like his second verse, like going back and forth. Is fucking bananas. You gotta watch that shit. So watch
Put it
that.
on the podcast.
Nah, I'll leave that one. But anyway, hold on, I got like 2 more. ASAP Ferg dropping a mixtape called Forever Ferg. In the 28th, so probably end of next week. So look out for that. We're hosted by Drama. Tiana Taylor album 7 came out, flopped, only made 10K the first week, and yeah, damn her. I don't like her. I'm just saying that just throw shade. Jada Smith, Will Smith's son, dropped a cool tape too. And they got great reviews.
Hang on. Somebody at work played one of the Jaden Smith songs for me. I actually did like it.
Yeah, he got good shit. A lot of people don't like him
He's
because he's a Smith.
retarded. Like, if you hear him speak, have you heard him say a sentence?
No, I just heard the
He
song.
can
He's
rap, though.
fucking stupid.
He can rap though.
Who
Is
cares?
that it for nigga news?
Yeah, that's pretty
Will
much the
Smith
niggas.
should have
Alright.
Smith's son is a damn astronaut.
We're going to Token Tube. Speaking about astronauts,
Ass and titties.
he's getting
But it
lifted.
is good.
That's what they do, alright.
That's true.
Ass
That's true.
and titties.
She got
Ass
ass
and titties.
She got ass. Whoop, titty. Whoop. I'm sorry. Proceed, nigga. Proceed. I'm trying to
Nah, I'm gonna proceed. What? I ain't really that cold. I already got all warmed up. Funny question for y'all. You know the word refrigerator?
Oh my God, I know where you're going with this.
Do you know the word
I've seen the
fridge?
The word fridge. Yeah. How you spell it?
F-R-I-D-G-E.
So what is the deal when you say refrigerator?
I don't know.
You know, there's no D.
Yeah, but fridge is a separate word, though. Well, I mean,
It's the same thing, though.
right. But
So the fridge is
no, there's a
confusing
lot of
the
words in
English.
the English language.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, you're talking to somebody who's a writer. So
I saw the
there's a lot
Vine.
of words
I
in
saw
the
the
English
Vine. I
language.
died. It took me like 5 times to watch it to actually understand. I'm like, oh.
What am I talking about? What the fuck?
I don't
What
know
are you
what
talking
Vine she's
What are
talking
you
about.
talking
I didn't
about?
see no Vine.
For that, yeah.
I didn't see no Vine.
Refrigerator, yes, there is.
Oh,
I did it.
But it's kind of like when with some words you drop the Y and you add an IES when it's plural. Like the word changes when it's abbreviated. There's a lot of words in the English
Mhm.
language that do that. So
Yeah,
You just
but
got
I think it's funny. as
What were
hell.
you
I'm
trying to
saying.
say about refrigerators, though?
I don't know.
You trying to make a funny?
he was
I
just
take naps
asking
in
where the
class.
D went.
You take gas at life,
stole
dog.
it, that's
You got the weed and the nap.
Alicia took the D out of the fridge.
Where you go? Weed, nap, and pussy. That's what we need in life. Weed, naps, and pussy.
Alright, Queen,
What's up?
you want to join me in the baker's box? Put
Yeah.
the crown down real quick.
Oh shit! I'm just gonna put the
Wait,
crowd
she
down.
can make her crown in.
No, she can't. It won't
Yeah,
fit through
narrow
the
it.
door.
It's
See,
Narrow
when-
the baker's
so
box.
I'm
when-
already tall as it is. I don't need it.
When you're
like,
hitting
stuck
the
in the
indica,
ceiling.
things can get heavy on your head.
I don't want a crown on my head yet. Not now.
Yeah,
Can
try-
I wear it? Well, can I like borrow it?
What kind of queen are you?
She's a nice queen. She's nice to her peasants.
I'm just a bitch when I want my things. I don't care about my crown as
As
much.
long as the
Thanks for that.
peasants don't get it confused.
We were a doctor,
Alright.
plus you keep your
So,
peasant for a doctor.
Back to the news.
It's true.
There you go.
Mhm.
Joint of the week, definitely is going to Bruce Wayne's parents.
Golly.
Yeah, she missed out.
Okay.
Hard. It's hard.
Yeah, joint of the week goes out to Bruce Wayne's parents. Shout out to them.
Bruce Wayne fan. What the fuck you talking about?
Bruce
They
Wayne's
dead,
parents.
nigga.
All right, and along with that, even real characters or real people, but characters nonetheless. That is the parents of Batman. But special shout out to Bruce Wayne's mom and pops. But I'm only saying that because I seen this funny ass picture, and this probably goes back to Comic-Con a little bit, or one of those post Comic-Con events. You know, where
Right.
people are still in the hype of the event.
Yeah.
And there are other people that throw
Oh,
events
I
of
was
their
gonna say, I
own.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and there's this couple that went as Bruce Wayne's parents, and anytime they seen somebody in a Batman suit, they would fall down, and then there would be this sign that says the Wayne family.
I know, how funny is that?
So they'll just drop in front of
Oh my
any
God.
Batman, and then just lay there like
Wait,
they're
for
dead.
real?
And there
And
have
then
been
just-
a lot of
Yep,
Batman.
and then Batman just left stuck. Like,
I love when people, when they go to these cons, actually think about things. Instead
I
of
love
just-
how the Deadpools like go and act like Deadpool.
Right, instead of just like girls going in like their thong and bikini. You know what I mean? Just being like,
Yep.
I'm just a sexy anime character. I like when people like actually think about like what they're doing, they like do something cool.
then how do you
And,
explain
and
grandmas?
comical too.
Yeah, especially when it's funny.
Alright, so, shoot, this is mainly about, mostly we're going to be thinking ahead than thinking backwards, and, we're smoking this time in the box. But we're definitely talking about 3 of the greatest grandmas I've ever seen on the internet.
I
These
wish my
three
grandma was as cool as they
Decided to,
were.
for the first time, to smoke weed. And all 3 of them were
They're
before chronic
Washington residents.
cigarette smokers.
Yeah, they're like your 50s
And then-
housewife, you know?
Yes.
Make dinner,
Well, like
have a cocktail.
And take some Ritalin.
Sometimes.
They
Sometimes.
did that?
Yeah.
Some, yeah.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the 3 grandmas smoking the bong, hitting it for the first time, getting
Yeah,
getting
they
a nice
did this
feel of
segment in
things.
Washington because I guess it's now recreational use.
The same time Colorado voted for recreational use, Washington
It's
too.
just for some reason Colorado a lot of the awareness
No.
for it.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a reason for that I've studied.
Oh, yeah?
But compared to Colorado, Washington hasn't developed a budget system, and also they're still having a problem with funding because banks are refusing to take the businesses.
Yeah.
And if these businesses don't have legit accounts to put their money in, it's some sort of like money laundering charge where the state gets involved.
Right.
And they just take everything. It's like a regulation that you have to get if you want to be a business, and if you're just hiding your money in a safe in the back, you're just like, it's like a drug operation, basically. Yeah. But back to grandmas, love them.
You know what would be really cool?
What?
If they did like a grandma's boy version where those ladies were invited.
Oh man. Actually, that's a really great idea. High times, you need to get a hold of those three, and you think all three of them are alive still?
Yeah,
The video came out this week.
No, not those three. The three in Grandma's voice.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the woman from Everybody Loves Raymond. She's still
Not
No,
alive.
that wasn't her. Oh, in the movie.
No,
Yeah, in the movie, yeah.
No,
She's
I'm
alive.
thinking
What about the
when
other
you're like,
two?
Hi, I'm sorry, I'm like,
The one that slept with Nick.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
And the one that puts the bubbles in her hair.
Yes!
We need them three bitches.
They're still alive. That
You
movie's
think so?
not that old.
I hope they're still small.
They're
I
still.
don't know, I mean.
It was like 2007 that movie.
Oh,
made.
really?
Yeah. Because I was watching it freshman year.
Oh. I think it's older though. I feel like.
I don't recall. It's been that time. They're so cute in the video though, and like, I just like how they did they tried to do a Bond riff, but they couldn't. They
I like
didn't
when
even
they
thought
thought
the card.
I like
It
when
was
they
so
thought
funny.
the babe looked like a dildo.
Yeah, that was the best part. I feel like. of the
Would
whole
it be
video.
easier for those old ladies if they used to smoke cigarettes to just make a blunt or like a good?
Oh, that's what she
because
said. One of the ladies said that. She was like,
make a cigarette.
yeah.
No, I say give a blunt because that bitch is gonna drop that joint. She needs something to stabilize.
Right. But I think they said that
Jason
they thought it was
over
cool
the
that they're like
cheese.
introducing them to the complex.
Or like I
think
I think they ranged from like 60 to 80. I think the oldest was like 80 something, and the other one was like
What
mid
was the dark
60s.
hair? Who was like the cool New York woman?
I like the blonde chick.
Oh yeah. I like
It
the
was
one in the
typical.
middle, the cute one.
Here you go, dude.
Yeah.
I wish I was that kind of grandma. Even though I wouldn't want to hold out not smoking throughout my lifetime, but to do that right before I like pass away.
I'm still probably gonna do it right before I pass away.
I'm still gonna do a lot of that before I pass away.
Just imagine how our future will be compared to like them seeing it now.
We're
Like,
gonna be seeing more like how to be like a
It all depends where you live
do you think
too.
we'll finally see flying or hovering cars?
I want a hoverboard.
Hoverboard? I would like a hover surfboard because I don't know, niggas in water sometimes.
I was at the beach once, and there was undertows, and the only person that got dragged out was a black guy. In my head, I laughed. Because I'm an awful
Niggas
person.
can't swim. My black ass.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
I don't know
Wait.
if my ass will still be swimming when I get that old.
I was on
So.
a swim team in high school, dog. My black ass.
were you really?
That ass.
Oh my Whoa!
Oh!
No, I wore regular pants. I was
That's why you over there cheesing like Scuba Steve.
Scuba Steve. I was fucking Scuba nigga. I was
The
Why not?
Bill Cosby
Dude, we're gonna be
story.
those grandparents though, since we've done it before. If we catch our grandchildren trying to do that, or something, like we wouldn't be as upset. We would
Yeah.
laugh at them, like, "Oh, look at you kids."
Our kids gonna be the worst fucked up.
I would want my kids
kids are gonna
to, or not my kids, my kids and my grandkids, I would want them to try to keep it on the down just because I wouldn't want them to get hurt.
No, but it's kind of cool.
Why
Like,
is it illegal?
like our generation when their kids, when our kids have kids, like
Yeah.
the idea of being raised. Like, imagine if you were raised in Colorado.
Yeah.
So.
Man.
Anything else,
Final,
Token?
Yeah. Final shout out to Bill Cosby. The final puff goes to him. I got a sweater that I wear all the time. Think about Jello, man. I feel you when the times are rough.
Tis November.
He'll still be the good old, all great example of a black African American father. He'll still have that title because I don't think nobody can really take that from him. He's that guy. And you know what? I'll cut it for another Jello commercial for real.
I want to say Splendiferous Pudding Pop in his voice, but I honestly can't.
Like fuck the pudding pops. I'm gonna see one more Jello commercial. I'll be straight.
They haven't done those since the 90s.
Jello?
The Jello commercials with Cosby.
I still
You
watch
guys are
them.
talking about Jello, and all I'm thinking
Is
are
Jello shots.
So I want to know what your best and worst drunk moments are. I want to say, okay, I've gotten a concussion from being drunk once because I've had a frosting mustache. I was running around the place,
Wow.
and Mikey, right?
Mikey.
He was putting
Right.
more frosting on my face. We got it in my
know what night
eye.
you're talking about.
And then I ran right into the bathroom door.
I thought somebody had shit smeared it across
Brown
the door.
chocolate frosting was
Yep.
smeared on the door.
Yep.
And Colleen, wait, no, who was it?
It was me. I woke up from a nap because I took a nap.
Oh yeah, you woke up from a nap. And
Like
then
a
who
diva.
told you? Who told you? No, that's shit smeared on the door.
No, I asked, and
Cody.
then Mikey said
No.
that somebody had
Oh.
smeared shit on the door, and I believed him. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
You were freaking out. Who smeared shit on the door? And then I didn't know that my frosting got on the door, so I came out and I was like, dude, who did smear shit on the door? Like, didn't realize. And then,
Is that the best or the worst?
no, I don't know. It's just one
I think
of
that
the
sounds
good
like the
ones.
best.
That's just one of the good ones, I think.
Well,
But,
she got a concussion. Bodily harm
Yeah.
is the worst.
And then Brianna, Kenny, and I, we used to get so drunk we'd want to go swimming, and nobody would let us go in like large bodies of water. And we were like, dude, you guys are drunk. There's no way we're gonna be able to take you guys swimming right now.
Yeah.
So we filled up. This was at one party at my house. I just went to my bathroom. I filled up a bathtub, and then Brianna, Kenny, and I just.
I was there. I walked
swimming
in.
our bathtub, and
I think I was probably there too. Was that Cody?
No,
Yeah,
it was
that's
her
nice.
house.
Like-
That was the night I put the dinosaur in the toilet.
and then we found a wheelchair. We found a
What?
yeah, we found a
in the
wheelchair.
parking lot that was like knocked over, and like no one was like. So we stole a wheelchair, I
What
guess.
the fuck is
So is that
going
the good one?
These are the kind of
Another
nights
one.
we
And
have.
then, like,
What's the worst?
I don't know yet. Hang on. Oh, I don't know the actual worst one.
No. What about that other one, your graduation night, and JR kept
I
on giving you
remember
shots
that.
Oh
and
my
shots,
god, that was
and
my
people
worst
thought
one.
you had alcohol
Oh,
poisoning.
That
remember.
was my worst one. It
Yep.
was my graduation party.
I was there.
And one of our friends was just giving
JR
me
Fast,
shots
she's
after
been on the show.
shots. Oh yeah, JR. Okay, yeah. He was just giving me shots after shots, and I was just like,
Just graduated
yay,
from
we
high
did
school.
not. And like, got slammed. Like, I was throwing up. I was crying. I was asking to see.
Dude, you were a 3-car collision going. Okay?
Yeah, like I was asking to see like that guy that came like for the first time to that party. Well, I don't even remember his name, but like he was like one of your friends.
Sean,
Sean.
Oh, I was like, I'm gonna see Sean. And like,
because you thought he was cute, and you're like,
I
no,
don't know, like,
so
yeah, no, I
drunk.
did think he was cute, but like I don't know, like I was just
So
like,
much
I
has
want to
happened
see
since
Sean.
you like talked about that. I remember
Oh
that.
my god.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
I want to hear his, because I was
Yeah.
there for his worst.
What the fuck?
I was
Was I
standing
there?
next to you, and I was so drunk I didn't know what had happened
Cody and
until I went to
missed out
throw a
on
cigarette butt.
bonfire once.
No, that was
We
Cody,
saw
not
it.
me.
Wait, wait.
No,
What's your
Cody
worst?
missed.
Oh, I thought you said Colleen.
Bonfire. Eat it up.
I threw a cigarette butt.
Fuck you, Colleen.
I
John, is it your story?
Nah, cause okay, like it was like 6 weeks ago. We was at a bar, and here's the, I didn't eat before we went drinking, and I started drinking early before I even met y'all. So I have my thought drink, my apple margarita 20 ounce with a Fireball shot nip inside. Drink that down, get that to be nice after you finish that. Okay, after you do that, I had another nip before I met with you guys, and then we went to the bar, and then I met y'all, and I had like, what, 4 Long Islands?
Yeah, because they were $5 specials that night.
it was like,
And then I was like, "Do you want to try a Grateful Dead, Jason?"
yeah, I had that last Grateful Dead body me. I was my 5th one, and I was done.
Cannon shot.
Long Island.
I had 4,
Yes,
and
they
the
were
last one was the
special.
Grateful, because that shit was $5. You was buying those, and that shit was $5. You was too, don't front. Toby was buying them bitches like I
like
was.
2 of them shit.
Nah, nigga, you was like 3.
No, and then you guys
One
had me
drink.
go out to the parking lots. You guys are like, "Oh, we got Patron, we got muddy
we got
water.
that shit.
What you guys, what you want?"
Don't try to call like you wasn't there
Muddy
too.
water.
But I was just fucked up because I didn't eat. Usually I eat before I go
So
out.
you're white girl wasted right now.
No, I was black nigga
Yeah.
drunk, can't even waste it. I was like, I gotta throw up.
That's
'cause
like
I was
our
so
version
good.
of white girl wasted.
Yeah, white girl
I remember people were bringing you water.
I was like, girl, wasted. That shit was bad. So
Wait. It was that night I had to bring you water?
Yeah, and you got you
Yo, you
heard-
know what happened while I had to get you that water?
What?
I was waiting for the water for the longest time, and then John came by and he said, "Oh, you see that chick beside you?" He's like, "Oh, the one over there." He's like, "Yeah, she's looking for you." I'm like, "What the fuck are you
Nigga,
talking
even back
about?"
up.
And I was like, "You said where? She's looking for me." He's like, "Yeah." And the water just went right there at the bar front. I just scooped that. I said, "Swerve."
and then you swerved right into
And then
somebody
I
and
swerved
spilled
right
the water.
into John, and yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
We were all
Shout out
drunk
to
that
John.
night.
And then I got another one. And then by then, you drive and eat your ass.
No, I threw up.
Yeah, no, he threw up. I threw a cigarette
No,
butt into
you
it.
came late.
I threw
So
a
here's the
cigarette
deal.
butt into
So
it.
this is like me and Big Titty 80, my girl 80.
And I was
Our girl Big Titty 80 was out there. I love 80. My first girlfriend ever. Shout out to 80. I love her.
I
So
love that
80,
one.
Coco, JR. Who else was out there? It was like, man, it was packed. So we were on a patio, mind you. And it's packed as fuck.
Kayla was out there.
Kayla was out there. She was on a podcast last week. We were fucked up, and then I was fucked up, and I was like, and it was packed. Like, that patio never been that packed. Like, it was alright, but it was packed. And I had that feeling. I was like,
The bouncer was out there with
yeah,
us.
what's that nigga named Bear? They call that nigga Bear.
Bear?
Yeah, that nigga funny as fuck. He real as
Honey
shit
Bear.
too. And so after I was like, yeah, 4 fling hours straight. Got to that Grateful Dead. Like, oh, yo, get this shit fun out. We get fucked up. I'm like, alright, fuck it. I have mad guap too.
I am
Fuck it.
German, Irish, and Russian. I have a very good hot tolerance.
I'm black. I thought I could
Oh,
hold you, but I
shit. I
didn't
give
eat.
you a glass of wine, dude. It's a whole nother story.
No, I was fucked up. So after that point, I'm like, alright, cool. Got to the bed. I down like half of that Grateful Dead, and I felt that. I was like, oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
My equilibrium was gone. I was like, oh, shit. This is not going to go well. Then I felt that little quease in the stomach. It wasn't shit. I was like, oh, this is not going to go well.
It's going north.
And I'm talking to Andy. Andy's like, you good? I was like, I couldn't say shit. I was trying to compose it, right? I was like, can I make it to the toilet? Because this shit got to go back in the bar and go straight back. Or can I just lean over this fucking patio and just do work? I was like, I don't think this shit gonna work. And mind you, when you're drunk, the thinking process is way slower. So I'm like, yo, can I really do it? Like,
Should I lean
and he's like,
forward?
you good? Like, Coco over here fucking smoking a cigarette, not paying my black ass no mind.
I was talking to somebody.
talking to
I
JR
was
or
so
somebody.
drunk.
We all were fucked up. It was like 1 o'clock at this
We
point.
were all
No, it was
fucked
like
up that
12:30.
night.
We was
Yeah.
fucked up early.
No, it was early. Yeah.
It was like 12 o'clock. We was fucked because it was $5 and we was getting busy. So you know how that works. So got fucked up, bent over. I'm like, trying to get up off the chair. Wrong. I was like, oh shit. Roop. I was like, the balcony's right here next to the chair. Coco's right next to me in the balcony. I'm like, "Ugh."
And I still didn't notice when he was making the noises. I kept on going.
It wasn't loud. I don't throw up loud. I was moving in silence in the throat because there was mad cute girls outside. I was at least trying to hold my shit. So they could like, yeah, this nigga was throwing up last week. Like, I can't get their number now. So I was throwing up quiet, but that shit was bad. I'm throwing, and it's all liquor. There's nothing in it. There's no chunks of juice. It's all juice. No chunks of shit in it because I didn't eat. So all that shit I was just drinking is came. So,
Wait, sidebar to your puking moment. Because I just saw my Cosby sweater, and it's pretty gnarly. But there's this, like, I guess there's a sex move called Cosby sweater. Basically, your partner, in your case, Jason, has to eat or ingest fucking
Colorful cereal.
yeah, like Lucky Charms and all that, and like try to have sex. I don't know how exactly is this done, but like
Then you just throw up on the person and it's colorful vomit. That's why it's called Cosby sweater.
yeah,
That's
I
it.
just don't know how you get turned on by that. But I thought it was funny and
What is your best if that is your worst? Because that was a pretty fun night up until you threw up.
yeah, and I had bread and shit after that, and I drove home. So it was straight.
Is that your best or worst?
That's probably like my worst night actually. It was like kind of.
It was mad fun until you threw up.
Yeah, that was like. I think that was my best night. My worst night probably was definitely me being home. Was like my 21st. I bought a whole bottle of Ciroc by myself, and I was really on some depressed shit like that whole year, and I didn't want to be around nobody. I was on it, so I was like, fuck it. So I got a whole bottle of fucking Ciroc raspberry joint when it first came out. Mixed that shit with the powder lemonade from the hood store. ACL talk about you get the powder lemonade joint.
Yeah.
And you get the Kool-Aid shit. You make the big ass tub and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Cause you black nigga, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That big ass picture upstairs, nigga. I know you got that picture upstairs. Every black house got that shit. That big ass picture and shit. You put that water in, pour all that Kool-Aid and mix that bitch up, and all that shit go to the bottom. You gotta restart that bitch up. And you can swirl that bitch when you first hit the refrigerator. So I did that, put a whole fucking, I got like a regular big ass cup, put like a quarter of that, and I just put like a whole bottle in it. And I was like fucked up. And that night I just threw up all night. I had to spin for like 3 hours. I was praying to God. I was like, Jesus, I'll go to church tomorrow. Just don't stop the spinning. Like I was and I was by myself, so it made it worse because I was like not with nobody. Like no one could watch my shit. So I was really just like on some repenting Jesus shit. So that's probably like my worst night.
What about you, CJ?
Alright. I have 2 worst ones and then 2 best ones. My worst one was the same night she got a concussion. I thought somebody smeared shit on the bathroom door. Sage had come up to me at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I had been drinking and smoking pot since like 5 o'clock that afternoon. And she's like, will you light this sparkler for me? So I went to light the sparkler, and I was like, Sage, hold the sparkler, and I went to light it like a cigarette, like cover my hand over the flame, and the sparkler shot into my hand. I almost blew off my thumb and set my whole hand on fire.
That was funny as shit.
And I pulled my hand away really quick. Everybody looked at me and they're like, oh my God, are you okay? And I honestly couldn't feel anything. I looked at my hand, but I had like 5 hands, and I was like, I don't fucking know. I was like going like this with my fingers. I was like, I think we're good.
Do you remember when we had to cut the Spider-Man ring off your finger? And
no, that was your finger.
No,
mine. I just went like
what happened
this.
To yours?
It's in pristine condition. I never.
No, did you say like something?
That night though, when somebody brought me home at like 4 a.m. though, and I still had the spidering on, I was like crawling through my house because I was so drunk, and my hand was like black, and I'm going like this through my house, like army crawling, like Spider-Man.
That's what I was saying. That's what I wanted you to say.
Wait, at your old house?
Yeah, like floating, and my mom came out of the room. She said, what the fuck?
I'm all fucked up right now.
Is that your best one?
No, it's like a worst best one.
Worst best.
My other worst one, which is actually worst, is when right after I turned 21, I went to the bar with my mom, and I got so shit-faced. And I was in her car going home, and we were at the top of my street. And I was like, I dry heaved a little, and she's like, honey, you gotta throw up? I was like, no, we're good, we're at the top of the street.
That's a laugh.
Like 2 seconds later, I threw up all over her dash, all over her, all over the steering wheel.
So hard.
The windshield. She pushed me in the car and told me to
Oh my
walk.
God.
I was pissed. I was like, bitch, I'll bet you clean up right there if I was your mom. I'm like, yo, go get that bag and that bleach and go to fucking work.
No, because I fell asleep on the sidewalk. She had to come back and get me.
I love you.
Oh my God.
I love Mama J.
No. What?
You have a black mama, because that shit that would
I
happen.
peed on a curb.
No ass been on that fucking night with bleach and
my 2 best ones.
Please, indulge.
One, 2 years ago, I went to Disney with my boyfriend and his family, and his sister is around the same age, so like, we were drinking one night, we were out in the hot tub, we've been drinking all day, literally all day, from the time we woke up till like 3 o'clock in the morning, we were sitting in the hot tub. I was so drunk. And you're not supposed to be drunken in a hot tub too, because it makes it worse. We got out of the hot tub for a cigarette, I was like talking to her, and mid-sentence, I turned my head and threw up everywhere, and then I turned back to her and continued the conversation.
Like, I didn't have no...
That is the best, because I was in Disney, and that was a pretty good day.
Paused for you.
Yeah.
What's your second best?
My second best was, I went to a 3-day house party.
Yes! I knew you were going to say that!
With Tube and Queen Alisha.
Remember that night?
And everybody
smoked those 3 days.
Everybody had forgot
We
weed
were
for the
drunk.
party. So people just got completely shit-faced at this 3-day party. You could go to the gas station, which was like a street down, and buy liquor at the gas station. Yeah. We were buying fucking bottles of cheap wine and beer, and one night we mixed all the wine together and like cheap vodka. Like, I forgot what the shit's called. That really cheap vodka that you could get.
Not Dubra.
Dubra, yeah, we got Dubra.
Yeah,
we mixed Dubra, like 3 bottles of Boozestown Farm wine and Hawaiian Punch, and like we put it in a huge punch bowl. Mad people are drinking it, like everybody was fucked up. People were awake till like 4, like till the sun came up.
I went to bed at 5:30 in the morning.
I walked down to the gas station because it was a 24-hour Cumbies. I walked there with Queen Alisha. I forgot why. Maybe I needed cigarettes. I was so drunk that night. Yeah. But we walk, and she got a burrito, and we're walking through these like tiny streets in far Vermont, like almost in Canada.
Wait.
Hang on, no, and there's like no street lights, and she sits on the corner to talk to somebody on her phone. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She's like, "Leave me," and I was like, "You're gonna sit in the corner of the street, no street lights in Vermont."
Street light. It was 1 a.m. minding you.
Eat a gas station burrito.
I will never forget this because my friend Mikey got a hold of me at 1 a.m. I'm like, why are you calling me? And like as I walked further up our friend's like house at the time, she didn't have good reception, so you had to make phone calls down the hill.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, hold on, and like I walked back, and I'm talking for like 2 fucking hours.
Token Tube and our friend Weston had the beer pong dream team that party. Yeah.
Shouty to Weston.
Shouty to Weston. All right, those are my worst and best.
I was gonna use Vermont for that one, but I got a better one too. God, that was sickly. My stomach could not function until like a week after.
Yeah, we drank a lot at that party. It was a 3-day house party.
I remember when we left too, my stomach was so like it hung over. Like it's hungover, but I'm not myself hungover. It's just like fucking pissed off. And I remember like you, me, Caitlin, and Weston, we were on our way back in Caitlin's car, and she had enough resin to make it seem like we were smoking like a full pack.
Yeah, I scraped every single person's bowl in the car, and like that's what we smoked on the way back.
Was so bad, and like Jesus Christ, I need to smoke.
Ace, best and worst.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the best and the worst.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I could definitely say, there's been a lot of
New Year's
the best drunken moment, I think, would be the first time I ever went to Toad's place. And
wait, the year I?
No.
I
went.
When we
I went with my 2 college friends.
Oh
this was my good old Wesleyan days, but these kids were from other schools, of course.
Yeah.
And we ended up getting drunk at Toad's. We seen Lloyd Banks that night.
PLK?
PLK, the Blue Halfman. And after that, we were just, completely hammered. And I believe we got there by car. We didn't go by cab or none of that, but we ended up taking this shuttle with a bunch of other dudes. And then when we went in there, there was like 30 girls inside. But we still went in there because there was mad champagne and booze all over the shuttle. And we was like, yeah, let's go. Let's hop in with these girls. And we ended up on the Quinnipiac campus. So we just took the stop, and we were just like, I actually blacked out going on to the shuttle.
Oh God, I know what this story is. I've heard it.
I was already gone. But then I snapped back into it, and I ended up on campus, and I'm like, yo, how did we really get here? We're not even paving anymore. We ended up on campus, and we were running through the guys' dorms, and we were rearranging the community board.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
you don't remember from between that to that, basically?
Like, getting to the campus, I don't remember. I don't remember, like, what exactly happened to this day. I I don't remember what
That'd
happened.
be like so cool to know, though. You know?
But I don't know. I was I don't know. I had like that I don't know, that good. You know when you're like in the middle of the club, you have that moment of like ecstasy just from drinking.
Mhm.
I had that getting off the shuttle when I like unblacked out, and then I went onto the campus, and then we just went to the guys' dorm causing mischief. We were like fucking around with like I don't know, I guess there were messages or something.
Oh
And
yeah,
also
like
awards. We took all the award posts that the building had, and we threw them in the toilets of the bathrooms.
oh my god.
And then by the time we went back to the board, I think there was two I don't know, like one of those like room the people in the dorms that
TAs, like
Yeah.
that's just assistants, like
RAs?
RAs. Yeah, there was like a whole squad of them, and they were like, "You have 5 seconds to get off the campus right now." I turned around, I was like, "Fuck it! It takes 5 minutes to get off this motherfucker. You're gonna have to wait." And then like I threw the last one in. I don't know who threw the last one in, but we just went in there, threw the rest in, and we booked it before they even got to the bathroom. They were all the way on the other side. It was like some long distance cowboy shit, and we were already right at the bathroom. So we ran out of that dorm, found the girls' dorm, and that was even worse. That was when we just finished the bottle.
There's a bottle in that story? Oh, shit.
It was a pint though. It was a little pint.
Doesn't matter. I could
It
have
was a little
watched Frankie
pint,
by
but we were
Black on
drinking
the
mad
first
tequila.
time.
There was just so much tequila that
Oh,
we
it
went
was
into the
tequila.
boys' dorm, and I mean the girls' dorm, and they had these little sketchy boards with
Did
I don't know,
you think
you
we were
write
going to be
markers
more
with-
welcomed there?
No, but this was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was really late, and a lot of them were sleeping. But you know, one of those things you write them dry erase.
Yeah.
We started fucking around and just like writing shit on there, all kinds of shit. I think my boy wrote the Hitler sign on one of the girls because like the girl had a German name.
So mean.
But and then he found like a cupcake that was on the floor. He like threw it at one of the girls and booked it. This is so much fun.
Is this supposed to be your best?
This was fun. This was a
So
lot
what's
of
your
fun.
worst, fool?
Hey, are you gonna finish the story? Because I know what
Well,
happens.
all right. Technically, to the end, we go into this open door, and there was 3 Asian chicks in the dorm, and yeah, I would just end that story from there.
Oh. I think we know what that amounts to.
One more time, Jason.
You're gonna be like on Monday night with
All right.
Reynolds.
Okay, the
What's your worst?
Yeah.
Well, I got 2 of them, I guess. This one is recent, I guess. I'll say it's the worst because
Oh, the one you were telling me about?
no, the time when we were so sauce and we came through the pool hall and I accidentally poured mad tequila in your boot.
I remember that.
Shit! I was there that day!
You were there that night. Remember, he poured tequila in my boot.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. That nigga was
Yo,
fucked up.
that's some
Damn, how long ago was that?
That was
months ago.
Yeah, that was like last winter. I can.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
like around this time.
Man, but the absolute
Oh,
worst
God, that shit
drunken
was
moment.
dumb.
Actually, I think I think one of the worst drunk. Okay, the worst drunken moment would probably be a party I went to in Brooklyn years ago, and this was like Labor Day weekend. But long story short, we were at a party, and there was a lot of OG dudes in there. Like, there was a lot of dudes in there 5 years older than even me, and I was 18, 19 at the time. So, and I knew some type of fight was gonna happen, but it got serious when the guns came out. And both dudes had guns through them, and they shot down. I don't know why they shot down, but the way it seemed like they were shooting upward, anybody could get shot, and the first thing you do in a all-black party when two niggas are shooting, you run straight for the exit. So everybody just ran straight for the exit, and the bomb rush was so serious that nobody could shoot anything. And everybody just booked it and left. I had my cousin in there, so I had to fucking, like, pull her. I almost put her on my damn back and started running over the fucking crowd. But I got her out safely. We were straight. I had to sit in the car for a minute. I actually, just the plain, I don't know, the absolute worst drunken moment you can really have is the ones where you completely have to snap out of a drunken moment.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of can't, and you're locked into the mode that you put yourself into for the night or for however long it is, depending on your tolerance of alcohol. But that's, I think that could be the worst moment for now. Because I think a lot of my worst moments just became the best ones. It's how you make it, like...
Yeah, because a lot of our worst moments we still, like, laughed about. We're like, yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, funny worst moments. I guess Ace is right that the worst moments are the ones that are...
Yeah.
I threw over a bar bathroom.
Alright, Alisha, your best and worst.
My worst is usually anything I can't remember, because if I can't remember the night I was being stupid, it was a bad night.
That means you got penetrated.
No, this was a really bad night. And it's like your story where I didn't eat shit beforehand. So my friend is like done with school. It's around May. And she just wants to go out drinking in New Haven. And at the time with my other jobs, I suddenly had like a Thursday or Friday off. I think it was a Thursday night and I had to work Friday the next day. But I had the whole Thursday off and thought I could just stay over. So we're going around New Haven, get a beer, went from getting one little pint to the next bar, and I bought myself and her a $25 like picture. Yeah. Going from that, we did tequila shots in another place and then more tequila shots at bar. So it's like bar hopping for like 2 or 3 hours the most. So that's like quick. Yeah, it was quick because I didn't want to be at one place for so long. The only place I was there for the longest was when I had the picture. So this is all I can remember. Basically, I stepped out of bar. I spoke to a female cop. Told her have a great night. I walked to my friend's car, and I thought she was like not even drunk as much as I was. So I thought for a second, I just went into her car, slept, and what I could recall is when I woke up stumbling into her house drunk and just passed out. So the next night, or the next day, I'm like discombobulated. I'm trying to question a lot of things that are going on. She fills me in and says, "Girl, you went like frigging blind as Helen Keller and like more atrocious than anything else." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "All right, so remember we walked to that carpool right before you sat in my car seat, and I'm still drunk as shit. You decided to pee in the middle of the carpool parking lot in New Haven with the fluorescent lighting on."
That's not the first time you peed in a parking lot in New Haven.
Hold on. That's my second best. That's actually my best drunk.
Really? That night?
It was a lot of fun because I was still kosher enough to have fun. But I had more privacy. This, I literally sprawled out. I went out, like, I didn't hide behind a car. I literally stepped in the middle where cars need to get out. And I'm peeing, squatting down. I'm like, I really did that? She's like, you told me you had to pee before we left. I'm like, okay. And like, I can't do something that embarrassing at all. So for me to do that, and I don't have any comprehension or any memory. Yeah. Oh my god. So it goes on. Apparently she took my advice for directions to get home. And somehow almost went to New York. And then I was like, wait, why did it take you that long to realize? She's like, because we were getting off from Milford. I was like, did I tell you to go to Milford? She's like, kinda. I'm like, oh my god. So did you get home or what? Where does it go from there? She's like, well, when we got off from Milford, you had to throw up. So I did that. And after you threw up, you demanded a hamburger. I was like, okay, sure. And she's like playing along with the story, being like, yeah. So we found our way back home. We demanded that hamburger for like the 40 fucking minutes from Milford back to the town we were going. And apparently after finding a McDonald's, giving me a hamburger, I took a bite and rejected it and threw it in the back of her car.
Oh,
I was like, are you saying that I actually said no to food after bitching about it? She's like, yeah, it was really weird. I'm like, okay. And then she's like, yeah, so the last thing is when you stumbled in my house. I'm like, oh shit, that's the only part I remember. She's like, okay, yeah, you were a hot mess. I told you to go in so gently and quietly. You went in like a ramming rhinoceros, an elephant. What was the dog? You almost fell twice. I was like, I don't remember falling. I just remember your damn ass dog being that damn ass loud. And yeah, I thought I passed out. She's like, no, you fell. Then you tried to fall on my bed. It kind of worked. I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm realizing, I'm like, damn, that sucks. I don't feel it. And thank God I was not as hungover.
Yeah.
But I said, like, wait a second. I said I peed in public, and I'm wearing a long maxi skirt. Did I, like, not fan anything? Like, I wasn't mooning anyone. She's like, no, but I don't think you took off your panties either. I'm like, I'm like, oh my Lord, have Jesus. That was the day I wasn't a woman.
Oh my God, that is disgusting.
Oh, okay.
That is my worst, because I don't remember it, and I'm so fucking ashamed of myself. I could never, like, to be that drunk and you lose the capability to clench. Holy God. Thank God I was drinking. She's like, yeah, you threw up and all that. So that's, thank God I didn't have the hangover.
Yeah.
So to cure that day off, a nice shower, a bull pack, and a number fucking 6 combo meal for McDonald's breakfast, which is a steak, egg, and cheese on a fucking English muffin. So that was my worst.
And you panties.
Yeah, that's
Alright, your
my
best.
Was
Because I was
we
there.
Went out. Well, no, I have 2 mini ones. My best was when I was, actually it happened all at 19 for these 2. When I went out with you and JR to the bar, and it was like, I don't know, out of all the times
The gay
we went
club.
out, no, it wasn't gay club, but like out of all the times, this was like the perfect night. Everything was set up. We were so kosher and like actually like coherent when we were that drunk. We're like, guys, we're too drunk. Let's take a nap. So we actually took a nap and like, all right,
In
we
the
all woke
car.
up, and I'm like, guys, you gotta use the bathroom before we leave. Like,
And it was like 4 in the morning.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Gay club sleeping? What the fuck?
No, we went to the
We
gay
slept
club.
in the parking lot.
Yeah, we couldn't leave New Haven. We
We
were
were
that
too drunk.
Oh, shit.
We had so
We
much fun.
peed on the tires of his
Oh
car.
shit! I have 2.
What?
I have 2 bad stories. But you know what?
You've peed many times
No.
when you're drunk, I guess.
No. My worst was like Halloween and another night I went to the gay club because I'm overdoing it. I'll talk about it another time. It's so funny. I'll tell you all
I
about
just
it.
thought about it like another one.
No, my
myself too. I was
second
like,
best
oh.
one after the gay night one, it was just perfect, is when I used to go up to my friend's apartment on the borderline of Cromwell and Middletown, and she just moved out. We met through school. You know her, Jason.
Oh, which one?
Sarah. My friend Sarah. It's been a while.
Which one?
The girl in her graphics class.
Oh shit! What happened to her?
She's still around. She lives in Trumbull, though.
What the fuck?
I'll explain it more later.
Don't ask.
Trumbull,
Don't ask,
like in
don't ask.
Alright.
Connecticut. But basically, like, we were friends. She was moving out, and like, you know, we had like literally we either like smoked out of her shower to make a clam bake, or we just drank and did beer pong. And she was the funniest fuck ever, and it was at her apartment. And I just remember that whole summer, I would literally be over there like 9 times out of 10
Wait.
at her old
Oh,
and new
that's
apartment.
Wait, you smashed?
No, we didn't smash. No.
You said she was the funniest fuck. Like, fuck
No.
Oh my god.
No,
She just went over there to party.
What is it?
She was bi, but she didn't hit on me. She hit on one of my coworkers.
There you go.
Yeah, no, but it was
What's
just,
the
I don't know,
matter?
when I think of 19, it's like my favorite time of year, and it had to do something from like, basically from March to like the next year. Like, it was nice for some reason. But yeah, I forgot my 2 worst more. One was Halloween, I threw up in New Haven. The other one, I threw up in New Haven at a gay club. And I was hungover the next day. One day, I had to go apple picking. The other was like to work. And I was like, fuck me.
Fuck that ass.
What about you? Are
Yeah.
So that's it for ETE this week.
yeah.
It is, bitches.
Drink
Oh.
responsibly or not.
Yes.
All
Um,
social media is ETE Show. Email is experiencetheexperiment20@gmail.com.
That's the only way you'll get tit pics from me.
No.
Oh, she get an email right now.
Yeah.
Everybody go around and drop
None
their
in.
Twitters and shit and IGs where the fuck you be on.
Instagram, Uncanny Coco.
Twitter at I am DJ Marquise, DJ MARQUIS. Oh, quick plug. Drop mixtape. Album is my boy. Well, actually, it's mine too. But I'm hosting his album. Nino Skywalker pregame before the pregame EP album is on that piff. Check it out. We just dropped it, so yeah, look out for the video. That's why we'll be directing.
Email Miss
Email Miss Pussa.
Just,
Experience the
email
experience.
me at experiencetheexperiment20@gmail.com.
Bitch.
So, if you want to stay connected, Alisha_Vanessa for Twitter, and then Asila_92.
Wait, you didn't get away with that shit.
It's from Greece. Yeah,
Wait, why she saw
Yo,
Little
she
Ro-
greasing
Yo,
alright.
why she saw Little Romeo from that College Connection fucking commercial just down there?
Alright,
Yeah.
and Token Tube on Instagram all day,
Oh,
every day.
shit.
Best 420 content.
Oh,
Like and subscribe to iTunes,
Good.
bitches. We're trying to get fucking sponsorships and shit.
Yep.
We get sponsors, you get more podcasts during the week.
Alright, you've just experienced the experiment.
How?
what was that?
How
Bill
did it
Cosby?
feel?
And how did it feel inside of you? Also, stay tuned for a special episode coming up next week.
How?
Every episode is each.